Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today we will discuss Biology 9, Chapter 1. That's name is Introduction to Biology. First of all, we will discuss about the definition of biology. Actually, biology is the scientific study of life. And the word biology has been derived from two Greek words, bios and logos. Bios meaning life and logos meaning thought or reasoning. Now we will discuss the divisions of biology. The biology is branch of science and it has main three divisions. The first one is botany, the second one is zoology, and the third one is microbiology. So what is botany? Botany is the scientific study of plants, and zoology is the scientific study of animals, and microbiology is the scientific study of microorganisms. Actually, those organisms that cannot be seen with naked eye are called microorganisms. We need some microscope or some specific instruments to see that organisms. These are called microorganisms. Now we will discuss the branches of biology. First of all, morphology. Morphology deals with the form and structure of living organisms. In morphology, we study about the forms and structures of living organisms. Anatomy. In anatomy, we study about the internal structures of living organisms. And then we will discuss physiology. Actually, physiology is a combination of two words. Physio mean functions and logy mean thought or reasoning. यानी कि we study functions of different parts of living organisms. Next one is genetics. Genetics is the study of genes and its role in inheritance. What are genes? Genes are actually the units that transmit characteristics from one generation to next generation. And what is inheritance? Inheritance is called the transmission of characters from one generation to the next generation. Cell biology, as its name indicates, that it is the study of cell. In cell biology, we study about the structure and functions of cell and its organelles. Cell biology is also called as cytology. Another thing will also be studied in cell biology, that is cell division. How one cell divides into new cells and how new cells are generated. It will also be studied in cell biology. Now, taxonomy, study of naming and classification of organisms. Every organism in the world or every species in the world has a specific scientific name that are given in this branch, taxonomy. And classification of organisms is also done in taxonomy. On the same characteristics, organisms are classified into the groups and subgroups. Paleontology, study of fossils. What are fossils? Fossils are actually the remains of extinct organisms. The organisms that are buried inside the soil thousands of years ago, the remains of these organisms are called fossils. And in paleontology, we study about the fossils. Parasitology, study of parasites. Now, what is parasite, or what are parasites? Parasites are the organisms that live in the body of the living host. They get shelter, food from the living host, and in return harm them. Such organisms are called parasites. So parasitology deals with the study of parasites, how parasites gets entered into the living organism, how they completed their life cycle, and how they damage or harm the body of organisms. All these things are studied in parasitology. Now embryology, study of embryo to new individual. In this branch we study that how an embryo develops into whole or complete organism. Embryo is actually unicellular zygote and then divide and become an embryo, and embryo divides and different types of cells are formed, different tissues, different organs and different organ systems, and finally from embryo a new individual is formed. All these changes are studied in embryology. Sociobiology. In this branch of biology we will study about the social behavior of animals, how animals respond when they live together. All these things are studied in sociobiology. Entomology, study of insects. What are insects? Insects are the organisms that belongs to phylum Arthropoda and have segmented body. Different types of characteristics are there studied in entomology. Pharmacology, as its name indicates that in this branch of biology we deals about the medicines or drugs. Study of drugs, study of composition of drugs and effects of drugs on the systems of human body. All these things are studied in pharmacology. So our today's lecture has been completed, and we have discussed about the definition of biology, divisions of biology and some branches of biology. Thank you.